Great and marvelous God, your work so bright, just and true are your ways, shining light. Who shall fear you?
Ooh, oh Lord,
Strong and wise,
strong and wise,
glorify your name.
glorify your name.
Naomi and her husband are on vacation. They were really enjoying each other in a foreign country. On the way back to the hotel, a moment of peace. Then,
Oh my God, what was that? A truck, hold on! We're going to crash! On it, go, way!
screeching tires, glass shattering, metal crushing. Then silence. Rain is pouring on a dark foreign road, a crushed vehicle. Emergency lights flickering red and blue against unfamiliar street signs in another language. A passport lies in a puddle. The name is barely visible. Elimelech Walker.
We left to rest, to breathe, to remember who we were.
On behalf of a grateful nation, sorry for your loss.
Gloria. My son Darius said he was protecting the world, voice cracks, but nobody protected him from dying. Gunshots echo. Each one lands like a wound reopening. A year later, one night, the rain hits hard. Gloria stands outside a police station, shaking. Her phone pressed to her ear. She only heard fragments. Custody.
We're sorry.
Unresponsive. We're sorry. Jamal dies in police custody. Investigation pending. The media portrays him as a monster. A blatant lie.
Jamal! They took my last heartbeat.
Gloria now appears much older from grief and much loss. She has gained weight. They hear a suitcase close. Lin Mei stands at the door.
I can't breathe here. Everything reminds me of him.
You don't have to stay, May. Go live your
Don't
life.
ask me to leave you.
I already lost my husband.
I'm not losing you too. Your people, that's my people now.
I thought I had nothing left. But God left me you.
3 months later, it's early morning. The city is waking up. Buses rumble. People move fast. Nobody makes eye contact. Lin Mei walks beside Gloria. Same old neighborhood, different place. She studies everything. The people, the rhythm, the tension. A fresh start. It's scary, but she walks like she's willing to try.
This ain't home, but it's what we got.
I know.
When you lose everything, you don't start over, you survive.
Marcus King wasn't just successful, he was respected, and there's a difference. From the outside, his life looked like something straight out of a magazine feature, and in fact, it was. When Forbes named him one of the top 1% black businessmen of the year, the headline focused on numbers, record-breaking revenue, global distribution dominance, and a logistics empire stretching from the heart of Chicago to ports across Europe, Africa, and Asia. But the numbers didn't explain who Marcus was. Marcus King was the CEO of one of the most powerful wine distribution companies in the world, Boaz and Ruth Incorporated, ranked top 5 in the country and top 5 globally. His company didn't just move bottles, it moved culture, relationships, and legacy. Massive warehouses lined the Chicago industrial corridors, some the size of football fields, filled with rare vintages, international imports, and private label collections. His shipping docks stayed alive 24/7, cargo moving like a heartbeat, steady, unstoppable. He oversaw import and export operations across multiple continents, one of the largest privately owned warehouse systems in the Midwest, shipping and logistics pipelines that rivaled global corporations. And yet, Marcus still walked the floor, unaware. Not for show, not for cameras.
People didn't just work for Marcus. They believed in him.
Because that's where he believed leadership lived. What made Marcus different wasn't just his success, it was how people felt around him. From the janitor sweeping the warehouse floor at 3 a.m. to the highest-paid executive in the glass offices upstairs, there was one consistent truth. People didn't just work for Marcus, they believed in him. He remembered names. He asked about families. He showed up when it mattered. Hospital visits, funerals, graduations. Competitors respected him, not because they had to, but because he played the game with integrity. No shady shortcuts, no stepping on others to climb higher. In a world where power often isolates, Marcus stayed connected. One night, Gloria was sitting alone at the kitchen table. Bills are spread out, silence heavy. She stares at her phone like it weighs 1,000 pounds. She finally dials. It rings. Once, twice. Marcus, voice on the phone, he's calm and excited to finally hear her voice. "Auntie Glo, you good?" Gloria closes her eyes, almost breaks hearing a familiar voice that still carries warmth.
I wouldn't be calling if I need a favor. She's my daughter-in-law. Her name is May. She's got nothing, but she works very hard. She's loyal and honest. And I ain't got nobody else to ask.
Tell her to apply at the warehouse. She'll get the job.
If you vouch for her.
Cousin, then that's enough for me.
I made a call.
You didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did. Go apply.
What if they don't want me?
They will.
You can start today.
That's it?
That's it.
Some doors don't open because you knocked. They open because somebody already spoke your name.
Is she who Auntie Glo said she was? You always go this hard, or just when somebody's watching you?
I don't need an audience.
Good job.
Why am I still here?
They're all times dealt bitterly with me, but you're not alone. I love you very much, Ma.
Marcus has been flirting with me at work.
I think you should go for it. God bless you, my daughter.
The city of Chicago never really slept, but tonight, it felt like it was holding its breath. Inside the towering warehouses of Boaz and Ruth Inc., the hum of machinery never seemed to stop. The truck rolled in and out, every hour like clockwork it seemed. Everyone worked 12-hour shifts. May stood alone near the loading docks, her hands folded, her heart racing louder than the wind brushing against the steel walls. The glow from the overhead lights softened her face, but her eyes carried something deeper, gratitude, fear, and something she could no longer hide. She didn't belong here. At least that's what she used to believe. An immigrant, a widow of circumstance, a woman who had lost everything before she ever found a place to stand again, but somehow, this place had become her refuge, and the man who built it.
May, I didn't expect anyone to still be here.
Say the same.
Fair enough.
I was going to leave.
Leave.
I didn't want to cause problems.
That's not why you're here.
I know. I stayed because of you.
You earned your place here, May. Every single day. And if anyone has a problem with that...
That's the thing about you retarded people.
And what's that?
Lord, great and marvelous are your works, so bright. Just and true are your ways, shining light.
Who shall fear?
Who shall fear you, O Lord, strong and wise? Glorify your name, reaching the sky.
For only you are holy, pure and right. All the nations come.
May, if you leave, my life won't feel the same. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will marry you.
If this story touched you in any way, take a second and let us know. Go ahead and like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. This channel is more than just stories. It's about faith, redemption, real-life struggles, and the kind of love that still exists in this world. I'd really love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and be real with me. Tell me what you felt, what stood out, even what you think could have been better. Good or bad, your feedback matters more than you know, and it helps shape where we go from here. Also, let me know, should we continue Marcus and May's story? There's still so much left to tell. Or would you like us to move on and bring another Bible-based story to life in a modern way? Your voice actually helps decide what happens next. And before you go, make sure you turn on that notification bell so you're the first to know when the next story drops. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. Thank you for watching, for supporting, and for being part of this journey with us. See you in the next story. The end, or just the beginning. Because some stories don't end with love, they begin with it.